This is a perfect example of how you can see things that you hadn't even planned on seeing. Every time we see a parking full of cars, we stop, no matter what. And today we stopped at a parking. I have no idea. It's a volcano. I'll try to write the name at the bottom. Decided to stop. Was maybe a 15-minute hike up. Everything bordered with wood, so super easy hike up. And we get to a volcano crater that's green like. So Icelandic horses do not like carrots, apparently. What about the white ones? The white ones?
Y'all want a carrot?
Maybe they don't like them because they're old. RV type home instead of a duplex shed that I was expecting. And Brianna has her own room. We have our own room. This is brand new. It's sparkling clean. We have a fireplace. A fireplace! And just look at the view when I do the dishes. Who doesn't want to do dishes
Not that view.
with that view? This is our last day in Iceland, and one of the topics that's most popular when you look on blogs for Iceland is how to eat on a budget. A lot of people are worried about paying $40 a person per meal at restaurants, and yes, that's a possibility if you're thinking of eating in restaurants, but with a bit of planning ahead of time, you can actually eat for not too expensive here and have, maybe not the best food in the world, but you'll have enough to keep going. Now here are our favorites. First of all, we've got the yogurt. It is delicious. This small portion here has 18 grams of protein. And this is mango. It even comes with a cool little spoon, so if you didn't bring any utensils, that's fine. What we recommend is you bring a set from home. This you can buy at the dollar store for like $1.25, and it comes along very useful. The little soups come out to about $1 US each, and I mean, it's not much protein or vegetable, but it'll give you carbs if you need to keep going on your trek. Best popcorn in the world, really hard to beat, and it'll cost you about $1.50 a bag. You've got cheddar flavor and regular flavor. Very, very good. If you don't mind apple sauce, this whole container, it's a glass container with 720 grams, is about $2. And the carrots, maybe it's because we're August, but they were so delicious. We must have eaten a whole field load of carrots on this trip. Now if we look here, this is what we made for lunches almost every day. We had brought protein bars, and finally we didn't eat them that much. So if you don't mind eating ham, and you can make sandwiches with that, the mustard, a bottle of mustard will cost you maybe $2 US. The breads will cost between $2 and $5 US for 4 or 5 breads. And then the ham, a nice pack of ham, maybe $5 US also. And then you can have a nice thing of salad that's already been washed for about $5. So that salad that I was talking to you about for $5, I could make probably 8 to 10 sandwiches easily with them. And there's nice cheese, there's cheddar cheese or brie, whatever you prefer. A little more expensive than back home, but not a ton. So this is how we've survived Iceland. Oh, I forgot, dessert. Brianna and I, in love with these chocolate wafers that are coconut covered, and this box will go for maybe $2. So this is how we got along with Iceland. The bonus is the name of the most popular grocery store here. There's also Netto, which I preferred a little bit because it has, a lot of them have bakeries. So this is basically how we got through the food question here in Iceland. We also had protein bars for the treks when we had to carry them with us. But you'll find that the food is very good. The bread is good, the yogurt is amazing. Everything is delicious, and it really isn't that expensive. So I wouldn't pay for another luggage to bring food with me if I came again. I would just make sure I've got, utensils, a plate each, and oh yes, and a collapsible ice box. We did bring this, which is insulated and collapsible. It's also a backpack. We thought that was really practical to put our stuff in from one day to the other, because we never stayed more than one night at the same hotel. So that is definitely worth bringing with you on your luggage too.
So how's that Blue Lagoon experience now?
Painful.
Was it still worth it?
Yes.
Even though the hair is a mess and...
My hair feels like straw.
I'm braiding one end of her hair and the other end is braiding the opposite by itself because it's sticking.